Packers don't play a playoff team from last year until week 8.
Did not realize that.
But I always counsel, don't view the current schedule through the prism of last year. I mean, Detroit. If the Seattle Rams Week 18 game didn't go the way Seattle needed, there were remember the crazy-ass calls in that Week 18 game, too, that was leading to that final game. Detroit was a playoff team at the end of the last year. Yeah. So let's not forget that. New Orleans is definitely a team that, hey.
You don't know.
Oh, don't know.
You don't know.
Denver, but the schedule is, compare this to Rodgers' first 8 weeks.
You're in.
Go ahead. Let's do this. This is just for me. Certainly since Matt's old Packer fans, they're all enjoy the honeymoon.
You got
all the Packer fans, enjoy that honeymoon.
You're going to know how good.
Because Aaron at some point is just going to be Aaron, and it's going to be ugly.
You're going to learn really quick how good
Look at this.
your team is.
Look at this. How would Jordan love to take a bite out of this?
That is insane.
Come on.
Rich.
Forget about salty Tua. It's going to be salty Rich.
I'm already there.
Before the bye? That's one of
the only teams that compare are Denver. That's it.
Yeah.
You realize what's going to happen if Rich's dream with the Jets goes south after this Yankees series this season?
Yeah.
It's going to be insufferable.
No, hold on a second.
You're going to be Costanza-ish. You're going to be in
hold on a
the
second.
toilet for so long.
Excuse me. Brian Cashman, the general manager of the Yankees, yesterday rightfully called the Yankee season a disaster. The Jets season being a disaster
would be what?
I don't know. 6 wins, 7 wins, even if
that's
8 and 9.
That's a tough first bank before the bye.
That's
tough.
Excuse me though, the Jets have the reigning offensive and defensive rookies of the year. They have Dalvin Cook to go along with Breece Hall if his knee is anything close to ready. They've got Quinnen Williams up front. They have a defensive-minded head coach that knows how to get that side of the ball ready, as evidenced by last year. They have Alan Lazard to go along with Randall Cobb and Mecole Hardman.
Offensive line.
Okay, it's up to the offensive line. They protect Rodgers. They should. Yes, with that 6-week start.
Would you go if you have 3 of those?
Mike, don't if or but me. I'm going to tell you, they should win 4 of their first 6.
All right, I was going to say.
They should go to Dallas with all due respect and show Aaron Rodgers, I don't own the Bears anymore because I'm not with Green Bay, but there's still a team I do own.
Where are your losses? Oh, you haven't done it yet.
Look, man, I already gave you the W that week, okay?
Yeah.
So,
all right, I'm fired up.
He said Rodgers already got us.
I'm fired up.
Take it easy.
By the way, that's 17 Super Bowl championships you got to
And the
pick.
only thing, while I'm on a roll here.
Yeah, let's go.
Because I have given a nice wet kiss to the Packer Nation in terms of Jordan Love, because I do believe that about this kid. And LaFleur, and they have set it up. I'll just say this to Packers fans everywhere. Not everybody's going to be a Hall of Famer at the quarterback position, okay?
True that.
That's what I said to Brockman when Brady left New England. I said on the day Brady went to Tampa and it became official, welcome to the rest of us.
Yeah.
And this year, for Jordan Love, who I do believe will perform well, and I think the Packers have a shot at making the playoffs, a good one. But there's going to be some ups and downs they haven't felt at the quarterback position in a while. So if they in Green Bay, as Matt Schneidman just pointed out, think Jets fans eventually will have the honeymoon spoiled by Rodgers' inevitable behavior, I'll just push back and say, at some point, your quarterback's not going to go in the Hall of Fame.
What's up?
And right from the get-go as well. Not from the get-go either.
I mean, we're thinking
Hall
about
of Famers.
By the way, don't just leave it to Brockman. There's someone else sitting over there who I love a lot, but that's also her team.
I understand that.
Wait a minute. Are you coming for me?
No, not necessarily.
Coming for me?
No, your team, I'm saying.
Don't you dare.
Suzy, I would never.
Oh, yeah.
I would never disrespect you.
I've never seen him moonwalk like that.
But you are a Patriots fan, so I was just like, he could he could,
Yeah, but she's
put
not
that
nearly
on
as
you.
obnoxious
You want
as
to put
Chris.
that genie back in the box, TJ?
No,
I mean,
It's the
come
bottle.
on.
It's a bottle.
'cause
We
it was-
talked on the way to work.
I know.
That your idioms are always off by a preposition or a noun.
See, now you're using words we don't understand.
It's
Now
a
he's
bottle.
coming after
Suzy,
me
back
over
on the
idioms
bottle.
and
He's attacking
prepositions.
our
He's in a
desk, Suzy. I'm
box.
with
Just
you.
because if your team doesn't win the Super Bowl, it's a colossal failure.
Well,
and
apparently.
you're already sweating and flop sweating and like.
Not flop sweating.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
are.
flop sweat. Real quick, though, there's only been 2 teams that have had back-to-back, like, Hall of Fame quarterbacks in the last, 30 years.
That's the Giants with
Francisco.
Eli and Daniel Jones.
San Francisco
Yeah,
and
San
Green
Francisco.
Bay.
He just looked that up, by the way.
I
too.
did not. Adam and I talked about this the other day, and you can ask him. He'll type it in.
That's
we
fine.
actually.
Yeah,
it's
no,
hard
I
to do
know.
that. I didn't
That's
Google
what I'm
that.
saying.
I did
It's
not need to
rare.
Google that.
And at some
'Cause
point,
I'm a Montana guy. I love it.
with Tim Rattay and Ken Dorsey,
It's
with all due
hard.
respect to them,
And the
It's
At
hard
some point,
to do that.
your quarterback is not going to
gone.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And I hope for Jordan Love, I am wrong.
TJ.
But I'm just pushing back. Again, this is
It's,
all because Matt Schneidman's like, yeah, you know what? We're sitting here saying the Jets fans or the Packers fans are like, at some point, the honeymoon's going to be over. So
When-
we'll
when-
let you have this Hard Knocks one.
When Aaron Rodgers stops gallivanting across Midtown.
Gallivanting.
Gallivant.
It was a great
word.
word.
Gallivant.
It's an underrated word, gallivanting. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.